Welcome. Today's pick a card. You are going to find out what the fuck is going on in a specific area of life. So very simple. Whatever is confusing you the most of the options I'm about to list, you select, click on the timestamp in the description box, and that will be your reading. So for pile 1 over here, this is love. So if you're wondering what the fuck is going on with your love life, with a love situation, a romantic situation, this is your pile. What the fuck is going on? Love. I might stop swearing now just so I don't get in trouble with YouTube. For pile 2, what is going on with your money? So if that is where you're most confused, if that is where you need clarity, what the fuck is going on with your money? For pile 3, we have, this one's the funniest, what the fuck is going on with you? So this is a bit more personal. This is yourself, your life, maybe your mental, emotional, or physical state. So if your focus is not love or money, but it's more you, your self-development, your self-expression, this is what the fuck is going on with you. Maybe there's a pattern you're stuck on. We'll find out. And then for pile 4, this is career. So if you're wondering what's going on with your career, with your job specifically, a little bit separate from money in and of itself, then pile 4 is for you. So take a moment if you'd like to decide which pile or piles you want to view, and when you're ready, simply click on the timestamp in the description box to go to your reading. Welcome, pile 1. Let's find out what is going on in your love life, what the fuck is happening right now for you. So these 2 cards are the basis of the reading, and then everything else I'm going to pull fresh on camera for you. So yeah, this is what you think is happening. Okay, so we have isolation for what you think is happening, for what you're feeling, and this is what is actually happening. Okay, and we have strength. So what I'm seeing here is you may be going through a period of meeting people that don't really feel right for you, that aren't very interesting, or just not being really interested in anyone around you. You may be finding it hard to meet people that you really vibe with or connect with or are excited about. Okay. I'm also seeing specifically, there may be like something about invitations. Like you may feel like you're missing out on invitations or something like that. Not being invited out or as much as you would like. Okay, so this is what your thoughts are kind of focused around isolation right now, okay? And then what is actually happening here is strength. Okay, so in some way, you are building yourself up like this column in the center of the card, right? You're becoming stronger, perhaps more resilient in love, right? Because, you know, the interesting thing about love is it always implies loss. So sometimes I get a little bit like, why do people think love is scary? But people think love is scary because at some point there's loss. Either, you know, you break up or something happens or one of you dies, right? On the most extreme end. So it does take some resilience and some strength to open your heart enough to have a really beautiful love relationship, right? Because it is a little bit, it can be unsettling. So let's pull more cards to find out a little bit deeper what's going on. If this is resonating so far, then this is definitely your pile. Okay, so let's see what is going on for you in love. Okay, so we have the Chariot. So there's a lot of movement occurring that you're not seeing. And we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so I'm getting like, this period is really trying to help you get clear, okay? Clear on what you want and communicating it to others, okay, with this Queen of Swords. So, yeah, any isolation you may be feeling or separation you may be feeling is to kind of give you that space to build up this energy, right? This tell it how it is energy, this person who, you know, can own their boundaries and can own their desires, right? So let's see what else we have. So we have the 3 of Wands. So I see you kind of looking back at something currently. like you're looking back at a past relationship or you're looking back at a past experience that had not a lot of clarity. Okay, and we have the Knight of Swords. So what I'm really getting an energy of is like you are slowed down specifically. However, things are moving around you. They're moving in your favor. Okay. We'll pull some more, and then maybe some oracle cards. Yeah, again, we have the movement card, right? So a lot of change is coming in with this Eight of Wands. Things are going to change really fast. So kind of take this period as a positive thing, right? As a kind of like calm before things get a bit more exciting. And then, yeah, there are opportunities everywhere. Look at that, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so you're moving into a place where you have so many opportunities for love. Okay, I'm seeing like people who are, financially stable, people who want to create families with you or want to create long-term connections with you, build with you in some way. Lots of people coming into your energy and coming in really, really fast. Okay, so this is why you need to kind of build up resilience. You need to build up the strength to communicate, the strength to discern who is actually right for you out of the options that may come your way. But I do definitely see an abundance of choices coming in. Okay. And also with like there's pets and there's kids and there's like an elderly person in this card. I'm getting that there's so many ways for you to tap into the energy of love if you're feeling a lack of it. So tap into the love of a child, maybe a niece or a nephew if you don't have kids yourself, right? Tap into the love of an animal. Go cuddle some animals or, go visit an older relative of yours, Get some love in some other ways if you're not feeling as connected right now. So we're going to pull one of these cards. I'm not really sure why. They're like yoga cards. How can you get the best outcome for yourself? Okay, so we have Ajna, which is your third eye. I'm pretty sure I pronounced it wrong. This is your third eye chakra, okay? So you may find third eye healing. You can listen to frequency music, 936 hertz. You can do meditations on the third eye. There's lots of yoga for opening your third eye and stuff like that. Yeah, staring into a candle flame, sun gazing at early morning or, right before it sets can be really good as well. Anyways, third eye. What I'm getting is that will help you with clarity, right? So our third eye is our ability to kind of like see. It helps us visualize, but it also helps us discern what is right for us. It's that spiritual eye. And I guess I'm pulling one more of these because I'm still shuffling. And I feel really drawn to it for you for some reason. So, some spiritual stuff. Krishna! Okay, so Krishna is the lover god in Hindu. He is kind of like a player, if you don't know about him. There's one story about him which I find so funny. There's these gopis, which are milkmaids in India, and every night they worship Krishna and they go to this beach. And he comes and he takes on 1,000 forms so that he can romance every single one of the women. So what I'm getting is get into your love energy, get into your flirtatious energy, your player energy a little bit, kind of being open to chatting with people, getting to know people without maybe making decisions immediately or right away. Okay? I'm going to pull one more of these, but I'm not really feeling like pulling any more for your pile. So you can let me know in the comments how you feel about this, if it resonated with you. But yeah, let's see. One last message of guidance. I do just see things turning really positive for you. So like I said, focusing on your clarity, your communication, and stuff like that. The Companion. Oh, wow. You have such beautiful cards in this reading. So I do feel like you are going to find a really compatible companion. If they're not already in your energy, if they're not already sussing you out, you will meet them soon, within weeks or months, I'm kind of getting. Okay? Because we have a lot of fire and air. So that's kind of like weeks and months. So thank you so much for watching Pile 1. I'm Sugar Kitty Mystic. You can check out my channel if you want to see more videos from me. I make all kinds of spiritual videos. And yeah, I'll see you in the next reading or next video. Welcome, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's find out what the fuck is going on with your money. So this is what you think is happening. And then this is what is actually happening. So we'll look at what you think is happening first. And you have stop. Okay? So what you think is happening is I'm getting that you're feeling a lot of roadblocks, a lot of barriers, potentially obstacles. You may be being put in a situation where you have to reevaluate how you make and how you spend money. For some of you, maybe one more than the other. I'm getting that the things that you've been experiencing in regards to your bank account, in regards to finances in general, have been kind of feeling like a big red flag to you, a big stop sign, okay? You might feel like there's not a lot of room for you to move, not a lot of room for you to grow. Maybe you have to change something or quit something or try something else. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. Okay, and for what is actually happening here, we have happiness, which is very interesting. So what I'm getting here is that this period that you are experiencing has come into your life so that you reevaluate your happiness, so that you reevaluate what makes you happy. Okay, what are you spending your money on that makes you the most happy? And what are you spending your money on that just takes away from your happiness or doesn't actually benefit you at all? Okay, and same with how you make money. So what ways of making money are coming from happiness or with a lot of happiness, and what ways aren't? Okay, so this stop, these blocks or barriers, whatever it is that you've been feeling with your bank account, with your finances, they're here to help you realign with your true happiness. Okay? If you've ever heard of the book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich, I believe it's by Ramit Singh. He talks about the difference between feeling rich and feeling poor is how you spend your money. So if there's something that you really love that makes you really happy, you actually want to turn up your spending on that thing and turn down your spending on everything else. So say the thing that makes you feel most excited about life and feel like life is worth living is going to restaurants and trying new foods. Then what you would do is you would turn that up. You would go to maybe nicer restaurants. You would pick, places that really got you excited, that really got you in a positive mood, that you left and went to feeling so happy. And then you would turn down your spending on other places. So maybe you'd eat out a little bit less, but when you eat out, it's more extravagant. Or maybe there's things in your life that really don't make you happy, like buying clothes, and you start to spend less money there, and you spend more money on what is making you happy. And this will make you feel like you have a richer life, on top of actually helping you with your finances. I don't know, he's a very smart financial guy. I've heard a lot about him and read a bit of his book, but not all of it. So I highly recommend checking it out if you do want to learn more about finances. I Will Teach You How to Be Rich. However, that's kind of the energy I'm getting with this happiness card. So let's see what else comes through for you. We're going to pull some tarot on camera for you. See what is going on with you and your money. So I feel like you don't feel like you have a lot to offer right now. There may not be a lot of like physical money around you or really tangible money. I'm getting though there is a lot of movement. There is a lot of forward movement in your life with the Chariot card. Things are happening or changing really fast. Something is incompatible though. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. So maybe the way that you are making money currently is incompatible to who you are. For some of you, it might even be a living situation. The Hierophant. I'm getting that you have to commit to something that really makes you happy. Okay? For some of you, being a leader or in some way, okay, not necessarily taking orders or being a subordinate to someone is more your path to happiness with the Hierophant card. Like for some of you, you really need to be in charge of the way that you make money. The Knight of Pentacles and the Magician. Okay, so I'm seeing that this situation, maybe watching your bank account or watching the things that, feeling that stop, that blocked energy in your life, has kind of killed your discipline. Okay, it's made you feel like, what is even the point of working towards this, of building this? Okay, like I said, this may be due to an incompatible working situation. This may be because you're incompatible with something in your home environment, okay? Because the home is a reflection of our mental state. It could also be an incompatible relationship that is kind of draining your motivation to make and earn money. With the Magician card, though, I am getting that you have what it takes to create the wealth that you desire. Okay, you do. You have all the ingredients necessary. So let's see if we can get somehow you can do that. How can you create the wealth that you desire? Or the financial situation you desire? Okay, so we have Pratyahara, which is focus. I believe it is focus. I might check that. And Ojas, ooh. I'm going to check Pratyahara, one sec. Okay, so Pratyahara is control of the senses, okay? Control of the senses. And then Ojas is essentially, it's this concept of spiritual fluid or life force energy that runs through the body, okay? And the idea is by awakening to and connecting to the Ojas, you untap basically 10 times more vitality, 10 times more ability to create and all this stuff. So what I'm getting is controlling your senses and your releasing of energy. So for some of you, this will be releasing of sexual energy. So controlling how much you do that and channeling your sexual energy into making money will actually be really beneficial to you. Okay, like I am getting this energy of just being kind of like undisciplined, not caring as much, and just letting everything distract you with Pratyahara, right? Being pulled this way and that way by your senses, maybe being really pulled into video games or movies or just some sort of distraction and draining a lot of your energy. And it doesn't necessarily have to be sexual energy, though traditionally Ojas is very much tied to sexual energy. So if you can, try to control how you're releasing your energy, where you're spending it, and where your focus is going on a day-to-day basis. You might find like sitting in a dark room and meditating for a little bit every day, withdrawing your senses into yourself will help you to reinvigorate and revitalize your energy for making money. Okay. Let's pull some more. I wasn't expecting that one to pop out. Let's pull some more for how can you get the wealth that you desire. Sense withdrawal can also be like a float tank, if you've ever heard of those. Spending time in a float tank or any sort of sensory deprivation experience can help you redraw your energy in and have more of it for building stacks. For getting that big. Let's see what else comes through. the Maiden. So yeah, I'm getting like tapping into your youthful energy, your youthful, playful energy, treating money with more of a kind of like naive spirit, with more of a fun spirit, will actually help you to get re-excited about it. And Venom. So whatever it is in your life that is being feeling like a block, you need to be really truthful about it. Okay? You need to be cunning. So if it's yourself, you know, if it's your own spending or your own thing that you're doing, be really honest with yourself. Okay? Don't be afraid to say it how it is. You know, be really clear. If it's with someone or in a work situation, you know, the venom is poison, right? It's like spitting poison from your mouth. So sometimes poison is medicine. And that is the case in your case today with making money. Okay, being truthful. If anything is drained. Sorry, pal, too. I'm not sure where it cut off for you. But for the last card that I pulled for you, it's healing. So whatever comes to your mind when I say healing, whatever you feel within you needs healing, or whatever feels really healing to you, that is what you need right now. So for some of you, this may be healing and opening your root chakra, as the root chakra is very much tied to our ability to create security and financial freedom in this world. For some of you, it may be healing something that doesn't even feel specifically related to money. Okay, it could be your energy levels, it could be your focus. Again, it could be how you release and spend your energy. So whatever comes to your mind when you hear healing, focus on that, and that will help you to gain the wealth that you desire. So this is what I'm seeing for you, pal, too. Like I said, with the Magician coming up, you do have it within you. You have all the ingredients to create what you want and what you need. Try to focus on your happiness and things will work out for you. Okay, that is what I'm seeing. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Sugar Kitty Mystic. Comment below if you feel like it. And check out my channel if you want to see more from me. And I'll see you in the next video. Welcome, pal 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's find out what the fuck is going on with you. This one's my favorite already. So for here we have what you think is happening, and this is what is actually happening. And then we will pull all the other cards fresh on camera. So what you think is happening, anxiety. Okay, so I'm getting that you may be feeling really stressed. You may be feeling really uncertain about a lot of things. Basically, this is pretty clear. What you think is going on is anxiety. And then what is actually happening is passion. Okay, so you are getting reinvigorated with the energy of passion. You may have a lot more excitement moving through your body than you're used to. Passion is fiery, red hot energy, right? So I'm getting that you may be getting filled with a lot of passion towards something specific, maybe life itself in general, maybe a person, and you think it's anxiety, but really it's this kind of like exciting, movable, electric energy. So that's really cool. Let's look a little bit more into what is happening for you. But yeah, so you're not anxious, you're very passionate. Okay, if there's something you've been really worried about, or if you've been talking a lot about, or really fixated on, it's just because of your passion. So let's see what comes through for you, pile 3. What is going on with you? Okay, so I do feel like you're trying to control things maybe a little bit too much with the Hangman in reverse. And there's a need for you to step back and let things balance themselves out. Okay? This control, like I said, this need to control, I could get why it would feel like anxiety, but it's just how passionate, how much you really care about something. So because you care, you want it to happen in a certain way, or you want maybe yourself to be exactly a certain way, or, you know, you're just trying to make a situation perfect, or yourself. Perfect. And I'm getting here is like things will balance on their own accord. Okay, you don't need to step in so much. You don't need to take the reins. There's kind of a need for you to trust in a bigger spiritual perspective of it, everything's happening for a reason, or, you know, those kinds of ideas here with the Temperance. Divine timing. I have heard some debate on divine timing and whether or not it exists. That's very interesting recently. But for you, it may be at play. Like, don't necessarily focus too much on that if it makes you feel bad or anything like that. But there may be something about, you know, the right timing or things happening. Temperance is things happening in a really easy and beautiful way. And sometimes for that to happen, things just need to sync up perfectly out of our control. Okay? So the Five of Swords and the Emperor. So try not to look at the past too much. Okay? If you felt defeated in the past and now maybe you're determined to be victorious, or you're determined to get what you want or need from this situation, it causes you to force things. Okay? It causes you to get into this very, again, controlling, demanding Emperor energy. Again, I'm just getting like, your passion is a good thing, but try to take a step back here, okay? Yeah. Yeah, things are slowing down. Okay, you may be experiencing a delay, you may be experiencing lack of movement, you have the Eight of Wands in reverse, and you're trying to like, I'm just keep getting this image of trying to push your way through it, or like shake something into action. Take that energy, take this passion, take this electrical, you know, high voltage energy that you're feeling, and be generous with it. Spend some time giving to others, you know, maybe prepare a meal for someone that you care about, or, you know, put this physical action energy into something for someone else. This is going to help you to really diffuse the situation, diffuse the anxiety that you're feeling, okay? Because there is a need for you to not control here, or whatever is happening is going to happen outside of your control. So try to diffuse your energy by spending it on someone else, creating something for someone else, or just being generous with it. Because, like, yeah, this anxiety you're getting is because you're so full of energy. Exercise can really help as well, but you do have the Six of Pentacles, so that's why I'm kind of getting, like, spread it around, give it to people, share this passion. Let's see what else is going on with you. So yeah, we have joy and music. Cool. And growth. Okay, so this is helping you to grow into your joy. Okay. It may be that you're getting used to like a new level of excitement or a new level of passion in life, or, like I said, just more energy than you're used to having flow through you. But this is helping you grow into joy. Let's see, how can you get the best out of this situation? How can you get the best outcome for yourself? Dancer of Promise. So anything that you've said you were going to do, now is the time to go back and do it. Okay, anything that you've promised, or anything that you felt like promising, now is the time to fulfill your promises, to stick to your word. An Ancestor of Memory. Okay, like I said, there is this energy here of you looking back on the past, like a lot. Do you remember, like, is there a broken promise in the past? Very interesting. I'm going to pull one more card for you. How can you get the best out of this situation? Pile 3. So resting. Okay. Tamas is more than rest, though. Tamas is kind of like heavy, lethargic energy. It relates to things that are really dense and not active, kind of like slow moving. So I'm getting like, you know, indulging a little bit in things like junk food, maybe video games, maybe TV, something that feels darker, that feels heavier, that feels really grounding to you. It will help you to get the best out of this situation. So this is what I'm seeing for you, pile 3. Let me know if it resonated in the comments if you want to. Check out my channel if you want to see more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, pile 4. Let's find out what the fuck is happening in your career. So this one is going to show us what you think is happening, and this one is going to show us what is actually happening. Okay, so what you think is happening is anger. Ooh, very interesting. So maybe you think someone like a boss or a person that works with you, works for you, somewhere in your career is angry with you. If you're an entrepreneur, I'm getting like you may feel like customers are angry with you or something is against you right now. Okay, so this is what you think is happening. And what is actually happening? Oh, it's sadness. That should not make me laugh. It's just kind of cute because anger, you know, anger is how we cover our deeper emotions, right? Anger is how we cover sadness. Anger is a block for despair, basically. So, yeah, whoever you think is angry at you, whoever you think is mad, the truth is they're just sad. Okay, and if this is you, if you're feeling angry, if you're feeling frustrated, you're not noticing that you're actually really sad in this situation. Okay, so wherever this anger is coming from, whatever you attribute this anger to, whoever's anger it is, the truth is that it is sadness. Okay, so that's an interesting career reading. We'll pull some more cards to see a bit more what is happening. So what is going on for your career, pile 4? Okay, so I'm getting that you have to make a choice. That you're very conflicted here. For some of you, there's more than one choice that is coming up. Okay, and it's messing with your rest. This choice, if you've been having trouble sleeping, or if you've just been waking up like not feeling as rested, or you've been feeling like you need to nap more, or you're just super tired, grouchy, it's this choice is really weighing on you. Okay, maybe you already know this. Let's see. Okay, something is not working. We have the Lovers in reverse followed by the Ace of Wands. So it could be if you're dealing with a person at your work, a coworker, an employer, or an employee, it could be that they're just not compatible towards you. Okay, if there's a way that you can get out of their field, you know what I mean? If you can change things out so you don't have to deal with them as much, that would greatly benefit you. Okay, because with the Lovers in reverse, there's something that is just not working. There's something that is not a match, that does not fit. Okay, but I do see like your passion and energy coming back here with this Ace of Wands. We have the King of Cups and we have the Three of Swords. Okay. So there's a need for you to emotionally balance yourself, okay? There's a need for you to bring yourself back into a state of calm. If you're the one who is angry, covering your sadness, it's possible that you need to cry. You know, you need to validate and experience your sadness. If it's someone else's anger that you're worried about, that's covering their sadness, there's a need for you to balance your fears and your feelings about someone being angry with you, or someone not liking you, or someone being sad because of what you're doing. Okay, so if you feel any guilt, you need to bring that into balance here. Okay, you need to master whatever emotions you're feeling in the realm of your career, because I'm getting you're projecting kind of like a fear of betrayal. Okay, you're projecting negative fears onto this person or onto this situation. I do see your money growing, though. We have the Seven of Pentacles to close off the tarot portion of this reading. So I see your money growing, but you just kind of not really being that excited about it, right? You may be harvesting some fruits of your labor now, but this situation, this incompatibility, this choice has really taken over your mind space. So if you can kind of like enjoy the fruits of your labor, you know, if you can spend some time enjoying what you've created for yourself, enjoying the abundance that is now coming in or is going to start coming in, that will also help you to balance your emotions and see the situation a little bit clearer. Okay, because I'm getting like things are just a little bit more emotional than they need to be for work. You know what I'm saying? It's making your life difficult. It's definitely draining your energy. So let's see, how can you get the best out of this situation? So you have asana, so doing some stretching, some yoga poses, physical movement, really stretching though. I'm getting especially like opening up through the chest and things such as that will help you to balance your energy and to feel more balanced in this situation. So connecting to a yoga practice. And then anahata, yeah, like I said, opening up the chest, okay? Connecting to your heart. Anahata is the heart chakra. Okay, so healing your heart, connecting to your heart. If it's your anger and sadness, you know, sitting with the feelings that are currently in your heart. Approaching this person with an open heart if you can. That's what's going to help you get the best out of this situation. We'll pull one of these and then we'll wrap it up. So how can you get the best outcome? Pile 4 for your career. Nice. Take time out. Yeah. Take a break, rest, focus on yourself, focus on your own energy, focus on your own heart. Okay? Whatever decision that you're worried about, it'll be easier to make when you're rested. It'll be easier to make when you have a clear mind and when your emotions are balanced. Okay? So this is what I'm seeing for you, pile 4. Hopefully it helped bring you some clarity. You can let me know in the comments if you want to. Thank you so much for watching. Check out my channel to see more videos from me, and I'll see you around. Have a wonderful day.